A story of longing for home. I've got hold of a good book and I can't put it down.
Yeah, what's it called?
It's called Back on Country. A story of longing for home. About a handful of people who are involved in life in North Australia.
Back on Country, a compelling story with powerful characters set in the Northern Territory of Australia.
Amongst the Aboriginal people and the major population up there.
Mani Mangalulu, a young up-and-coming Indigenous leader, too young to be catapulted into a position of intrigue.
The relationship between the Aboriginal people and others.
With a colourful cast of characters, including Mani. Was he guilty of the murder that he was apprehended for? And Grey Bridges, the communication specialist caught between the government and the respect he has for the First Nation people.
And taking people inside some of the parts of remote Northern Territory that they haven't been before.
Culminating on top of the sacred Gudjagari rock of the Wananda clan, who will lose their nerve first. Back on Country, a story of dispossession, survival, and hope.
Back on Country, a story of longing for home.
And what happens in this story, Jack?
In this book, rather.
You've got to get the book and read it.
Jack Goodluck taught, trained, and worked as a helper and trainer and guide and trusted friend amongst the Aboriginal people of the Northern Territory. The methods he developed in his training are somewhat based on Polo Frere praxis methods of empowering people and encouraging self-determination. Here he goes into some of the reminiscences of those times.
They were in a classroom, they went out into the world, they came back, and they sometimes people who were not very friendly to Aboriginal folk, but in high positions, we would invite them to a course, and the Aboriginal people would step forward and conduct the whole thing in that dialogical way, while we whitefellas would sit back behind the whole thing and watch people virtually being converted to recognise that Aboriginal people could be wise members and strong members of society, and they could be wrong, and they made apologies to them before they went home. And the Aboriginal people learned a lot from that.
Action, reflection, Paulo
Yeah.
Freire.
You've got to get the book and read it.